Yes then YouTube, we are back. FC25 is here and my first video is going to be my brand new updated best and updated camera and controller settings that you should be using before you even play any games on FC25. So you go into your settings over here and there are a few key things this year that are different to previous years, which I will show you right now. For your cheapest and most reliable place to buy your FC25 coins, please check out mmoexp.com. Remember to use the code WOLF at the checkout for a massive 5% off your order. Go and check them out right now. Let's do it. So in terms of like my player controls, in terms of like my button layout, everything is the same. So I use circle for shoot, blah blah blah. The only thing I change is my teammate contain. So I don't use my teammate contain as R1. So that is how yours will look on the completely default settings if you never touch it. I swap contain and teammate contain over. So I second man press as I know it with my X button rather than my R1. And I've been doing that ever since FIFA 16 or FIFA 17. I've been doing it for many years. So that's the only thing that I change on in terms of like my actual like play, I don't know what you'd call it, like controller settings or stuff like that. Now this is the controller settings in terms of like in games. So one thing you are going to use, I definitely would use competitive straight away. The reason being, YouTube, is because when you play online on Ultimate Team, competitive is like the thing that you should use anyway. Not that you should use, but that you have to use. You kind of don't get a choice with it. So with competitive, auto shots aren't on, blah blah blah, in terms of like all of that. I don't know why they've done this, but they kind of just do that. So competitive on. Shot assistance, I have it on assisted with time finishing on. I definitely would recommend using time finishing, YouTube. You will be a much better player if you do use time finishing. So definitely use it. Auto flare pass is off, but you can't change that anyway. My through pass ball assistance is on semi. My lob through pass is on semi. My ground pass assistance is on assisted. Cross assistance on assisted as well. Lob pass assistance is on semi. Now this is where I actually do change it a little bit. I, with my pass receiver lock, have it on animation start. I just prefer that, YouTube. I know a lot of you will have it on late, which definitely is a good thing. But I find when I'm trying to use quicker passing, animation start is a lot better to use that, and that is exactly the same on FC25 as well. Precision pass sensitivity, I just leave it on normal. I don't really see the point in changing that. Defending, I can't change the auto clearances anyway. Check out trustdice.wing, link is down in the description below. Enjoy 8,000 plus crypto games, up to 20% cash back, fast withdrawal system, and a 24/7 live support. You do have popular games in the casino, and you also have a live casino if you do want to check it out. Link is down in the description below. Check them out. On trustdice.win as well, you can also use it for your accumulators, your football bets. I will show you, of course, some of the games that are coming up this weekend. My beloved Aston Villa, we are at home to Wolverhampton Wanderers. Can we get the win there? We are currently 1.56 to win, so we are the big odds-on favourites, of course. Wolves have been in really bad run of form ever since really like February, March time, so I completely understand why we are the heavy favourite. So good from Trust Dice to respect the mighty Aston Villa, of course. Fulham, Newcastle, Leicester, Everton, Liverpool, Bournemouth, West Ham, Chelsea, many more. It isn't just slots, you have got everything on here. Sports, esports, slots, gambling, whatever you want. Link is down in the description below. Go and check out trustdice.win. The clearance assistance, I have it on directional rather than classic. I don't really know what that does, but yeah, kind of that, like that's what it is. The jockey I have on manual. I have advanced defending rather than tactical defending. I just prefer that, YouTube. But one thing I will say actually is definitely give like tactical defending a go. I preferred tactical defending last year, but I'm going to start off using advanced defending this year, so give that a go. Pass block assistance is on, definitely have that on. My auto switching is on for air balls and loose balls. My auto switching move assistance is on none. That's definitely better for you. My right stick switching, of course, is classic rather than like player rotation and stuff like that. Basically, it just means that I just prefer it. It's the classic is what I'm used to, so I'm still going to use it. Right stick switching reference is, of course, player relative. The right stick switching sensitivity, I just leave it on 5. I don't really know what this does, kind of thing, but I just leave it on 5. It's in the middle, and when I've played my drafts, which I've played so far, everything feels normal and right. So I must be doing something right to leave it on 5. Next player switching is on classic. Reaction time modifier. Now this is the big game changer, and this will be the title of the video. Turn this setting off. This is the setting that I'm talking about, YouTube. If you're going to listen to any part of this video, listen to this right now. Turn the reaction time modifier off now. Trust me, turn it off. You don't need it on, and you will not want it on at all. It's definitely something that you do not want on. Player lock, I have it on. One thing I will say though is my player lock this morning when I was playing draft before work, it didn't work. So I need to try it out again. Maybe my account's been a little bit glitched or something like that. But my player lock system this morning, YouTube, just did not work. Did not work at all. It was on. It was on in the in-game settings. Let me know in the comment section down below. Are you still the same? Is your player lock working? Blah, blah, blah. Because guess what? Mine didn't this morning. So yeah, dribbling, contextual dribbling off. I don't really see the point of that. Save assistance, of course, you want that on assisted. You do not want that on manual or anything like that. Controller preferences, I have analog sprint off. Trigger effect, I have that off as well. And the user vibration feedback, I have that off. In terms of the camera, YouTube, I do use telebroadcast. That is definitely, in my opinion, the best one you should use this year. Telebroadcast, and for any of you that, of course, want to use it exactly how I use it, I use it custom on the custom camera settings with 15 height and 0 zoom. 5 far side focus, 0 ball tracking speed. I don't really want that at all. Penalty area zoom, I leave it on 5. Pro camera zoom, and kind of this is all just for like power. The power shot zoom though, I am going to turn that off. I don't want that on. So definitely turn the power shot zoom. That actually, not definitely, that's all down to you, YouTube. That is your preference. Do you want the power shot when you line up a power shot with the L1 and R1 button? Do you want it to zoom into the player when you are doing the power shot? Some people do, some people don't, so I just leave it off. The visual, player name bar, player indicator size is default. All of this, YouTube, is exactly the same. Apart from the hold to skip, I turn that off. And the player-based difficulty indicator, I don't really know what that does. The score clock drop down, turn that off. That really does annoy me. Radar 3D, default, blah, blah, blah. Audio. Now, this is one thing I will say, actually, though, YouTube. The graphics mode, I'm not sure which one to use yet. I've had it on enhanced visuals or favorite resolution. I'm going to have a play about and see which one I prefer. But when I played the game this morning, YouTube, with my draft, it was on enhanced visuals and it felt exactly the same. There wasn't much delay on my game at all, actually. There wasn't much delay at all, really, actually, to be fair, this morning when I was playing draft. So yeah, that right there, though, YouTube, is my brand new, brand new camera and controller settings for you on FC25. Let me know as well in the comment section down below. Have you packed anyone yet? Have you opened your 4,600? Have you put any more money on? Because I know quite a few of you have probably spent a fair bit as well. I will be loading up probably on Monday. I'm unsure how much I'm going to load up, but I will still have a God squad, of course. But yeah, let me know in the comment section down below, YouTube. Let's have a cracking year. I will have a custom tactics video out for you tomorrow with a formation that I think is definitely the best in this game already so far with most of the games that I've played. I'm going to leave it a surprise. Guess down below what formation you do think it is. Thank you for watching. Let's have a wonderful FC25. And remember, if you are new around here, drop this video a like for me. Drop a comment down below. And if you can hit that subscribe button to my channel, that would mean the world to me. Thank you for watching. Remember, spread the love and positivity. PMA, positive mental attitude. Peace out. One love.